Hey, beautiful people. I hope that everyone is having a blessed day. You know I do. And if you're new to my channel, I want to thank you for joining me today. Thank you for watching. On my channel, I do ASMRs, mukbangs, story times, lip syncs, vlogs. The list just goes on. And I try to talk about just real life topics and just have some fun as well. Got a little TikTok. But I got to put some more stuff on my TikTok. But anyway, I'm just so pleased that you joined me today. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I have. And I'm going to go ahead and get it in. How about that? Let me say my grace first. Amen. Well, today what I have, black bean noodles. Black bean noodles with some red ginger on top. And I have some type of green vegetables. By the time I edit this, I'll be able to tell you what it is. I got it from the Oriental Market. And I also have a lobster as well as some cucumbers and some rice vinegar. And I didn't have any Meyer lemon, so you know what? Cara oranges works just fine for the citrus. You know what? You know that the Sunny Water is not far behind, and I got some Canada Dry Bowl ginger ale. No caffeine on here, okay? Even though. But this is what I'm trying these black bean noodles. Okay? So, I want to do a thumbnail. Black bean noodles and lobster tail. Okay. Ooh, you know what? I got everything but my chopsticks. Be right back. Very true story. Alright? Story time. Just a little funny story, okay, about the Jackson 5. Actually, I have to go ahead and turn this AC on. Okay? So I'll talk a little louder. Because I think I let her fly into my shed. So anyway, let me tell you a story. Gary, Indiana, born and bred. Okay? Gary, Indiana, born and bred. So usually people ask you, where you from? Say, Gary, Indiana. Oh, same place as the Jacksons. No, same place as where I lived. I want to try these black bean noodles first, y'all. Me and my sister, I have the oldest is my sister. So, it was me, my sister, and my oldest brother. He has since passed. Rest in heaven, Michael. And, this was during the, I want to say it had to be during the early 70s, okay? When the Jackson 5 had going back to Indiana. By the way, that was the last concert. But anyway, he said going back to Indiana, I mean that concert was the bomb diggity. You hear me? It was the bomb diggity. So the three of us now, I'm the baby. So I'm following my sister and my brother. Black bean noodles are pretty good. Oh no. Oh no. That was the fly. So, I say, yes, I'm squeezing some cara oranges, also known as blood oranges. I'm just going to take a little bite, y'all. Look like butter, baby. Y'all see that? It's like butter, baby. Now, I just wanted some kind of greens to, and I wanted to show you all this. Because I don't know the name of it. I had to, by the time I edit it, I'll have the name of it. But it has a little flower petal in it. Right? And it's some type of Asian green. What I did is I sauteed them in some garlic and onions, like I would do spinach. And I kind of like these better. Because I didn't want them soft. And I put some oyster sauce in it while I was sauteing them with a little roasted seasonings or herbs. And it's actually pretty good. Let me finish telling my story. So y'all, that concert was so good. I'm gonna for a second, but I'm back, y'all. So let me tell you the story. The three of us, we went to the concert, the Jackson 5 concert. Y'all remember that? When I sprinkle some sriracha, sesame seeds, and rice vinegar in my cucumber. The concert was so good that they had two shows. They had two shows that night. How good was it? It was so good that we wanted to stay again. My sister said, y'all want to go back in? I'm like, yeah. And we were like, yeah, we want to see it again. That was a good show. My sister got us some tickets. She went through the trash, got us some tickets. Yeah, we went back in there for the second show, the last show of the evening. I'm telling you, we had a good time. We had a good time. And I'm going to tell you, the show didn't end until after 11, 12 o'clock. My sister took us over to her friend's house. We walked over there at night so that we could call our father to pick us up. Call our father to pick us up because we already knew. Because we had already discussed it. We said, we know we're going to get tore out the frame. But that concert was so worth it. Daddy came and picked us up. He didn't say a word. Daddy came and picked us up, y'all. We rode home in silence. As soon as that door opened, Mama was tearing our behinds up. She was tearing our behinds up and cussing. And then I hope it was worth it and all this kind of stuff, right? It was worth it. That was the last concert I saw with the Jackson 5. Y'all know, I know how to do it. Look, look, look. Look at that. Woo-wee! I'm at home, so I'm gonna eat it like the girl on Flashdance. Was that Flashdance? The welder. Because, did y'all know I used to be a welder? Look at that. Look at that meat. Look at that meat. Look at that meat. Look at that meat. Uh-oh. It's about to get messy. It's about to get messy. It's about to get M-E-S-S-Y. Messy. I'm a complete mess today. But yeah, y'all, we got tore up. When I say tore up, we got tore up. But it was well worth it. What childhood memories y'all have? You have that, like if you got in trouble with your sibling, or if you was the only child, what, do you have a memory of something happening that which you got in trouble for, but it was well worth it? A punishment couldn't hold me. Punishment? What's that? My mother used to try to put us on punishment, or put me on punishment. For what? What did I do? I ain't even do nothing. And the thing about it is, she tried to put me on punishment, but she's not going to be there during my punishment time. So am I supposed to stay on punishment? I'm supposed to not go outside and all that kind of stuff? Yes, I am. No, I'm just saying that. Don't y'all be disobedient to your parents. That Lobster is talking to me, y'all. But speaking of concerts, actually speaking of Michael Jackson or Jackson 5, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. But Jermaine, you remember? 17th and Harrison Street. Do you remember? But y'all, I have another funny story of about a concert. When you know, even though me and my sister are, what are we, 5 years apart? We're 5 years apart. And although we're 5 years apart, when I was younger, when we were younger, my mother used to dress us alike. I don't know why. I don't know why, but she dressed us alike. And in dressing us alike, I remember we did, and I know y'all old schoolers remember the white go-go boots. Oh man, the white go-go boots. They had the white go-go boots, and y'all just watch American Bandstand. You'll know then. So we had an outfit alike, and we had these white go-go boots. I always wanted some white go-go boots. And we headed to the James Brown concert, y'all. I had to be, this was in the late 60s. We headed to the James Brown concert, you did? So James is up there. I mean, he done broke it down. Good concert. James puts in work, baby. Rest in heaven, Mr. Brown. And then, you know, back then, people rushed the stage. All of a sudden, people started rushing the stage. My sister was up, and I was right behind her. Now, it wasn't like he was a sex symbol or anything like that. I don't know what it was. Not for me, because I was about, what, 9 years old? But that James Brown concert, I never forget. We had these blue skirts and these white go-go boots. And you know, you had a little vest with it and stuff. You know, if you've been watching me for a while, you know my background as far as when I talk about narcissistic family or whatever. And that We all have, all of my siblings and I have is different fathers. But we were raised in the same household. And there was none of that step this or half this. We didn't do that. Y'all know most black families, you know, they ain't play that. They ain't play that game. And if you have any, if you were raised up in, especially up in the 60s, 70s, you understand what I'm saying. If you don't, maybe ask your parent or an older friend. It was always prevalent for people to say, oh, it's, you know, dysfunction, dysfunction. And I believe every black family grew up in some dysfunction. Some are more have been more severe than others, but dysfunction. And I just want to say this to whoever's out there. And you may have the same scenario. You know that saying, burning bridges, don't burn your bridges and stuff? You should never burn the bridges, especially of family, of your sister or your brother, those who you rely on, those who you're going to rely on. And they're going to be the ones who have your back. You see, your sibling is going to will protect you from your mama and from your daddy and from them bullies and all that. Your sibling is going to be the one to protect you from that. And I guess as a mother, me as a mother, I had 2 daughters, grown. I could never imagine not being in their life or them not being in my life. I have an older sister, like I said earlier, as well as a younger brother. And you know, you would never think that family is jealous. For those of you, I know it's somebody out there, and I hope I don't sound like I'm rambling, but be careful in this life, in your life, in this world, of toxic people, you know. I also call narcissistic. That jealousy thing is so, so real. And unfortunately, you know, you would think that, oh no, that's my sister, that's my brother. They're not jealous. But let me tell you something. To those dealing with a jealous sibling or an envious sibling, they don't realize, they don't know themselves or love themselves or even know their potential. Because if they did, they would know that they had the same opportunities as you have had to be successful in life. From the same body and everything, come from the same house, but we chose different paths. That's all. But I want that regardless, I love you, you're my sibling. Where's that? But I gotta tell y'all, Fly Beautiful fam, I don't think they watch my YouTube channel. And I'm okay with that. At first I wasn't, but I'm okay with that. But if I was getting some money, people would be out the woodwork. I know it. They'll be out the woodwork. And that's okay. Because when I say at the end of my videos, you know, be good to yourself, I know me. And I love me. And therefore I'm able to love others. I'm able to accept others unconditionally. I'm not perfect. That's why I got that name. But it's important for y'all to be good to yourself, be good to others, but you always know who comes first. I hope you enjoyed me annihilating this lobster. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share with any and everyone that you know. Let them know what your girl is out here doing. Just want to put a smile on your face. Just want to put a smile on your face and make your day. Now, y'all stay blessed.